Hello and welcome to my channel, The Purple Poncho. I'm Carolyn and today I would like to show you how to make this beautiful Tunisian stitch. I'm actually not sure what the name of it is, but I will show you how to make it. And if I find a name for it later on, I'll add it in the description. But right now, I think it's just a combination of stitches together. So I will show you how to make it. It's super pretty. To begin, make a slip knot and place it on your hook. I'm going to chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rotate your chain to the back and going through the back bump, we're going to insert your hook, yarn over and pull up a loop. And if your first stitch is a little bit loose, you can I'm pulling with my finger, get them even, and then continue on picking up your loops in the back bump all the way across. And you should have 7 loops on your hook at the end. Return pass as normal, yarn over, pull through 1, and yarn over, pull through 2, all the way across until we have 1 loop left on our hook. So we have 7 Tunisian simple stitches. We're going to be picking up 2 stitches for the next 6. So we're going to do a Tunisian simple stitch as normal, going into that horizontal bar along that top loop there, picking that up. We're going to do a simple stitch there, and we're going to repeat this across. So we're increasing the number of stitches on our Tunisian hook, doubling them up. Here's our last normal stitch right here, and we're going to go ahead and pick up a stitch in that chain, and then we're going to go through both loops on the side here on the edge and yarn over, pull up a loop. So we should have 12 stitches. Okay, we have 12 stitches. Now the return pass is a little bit different here. Because we picked up extra stitches, we're going to have to take off extra stitches going the other way. So on the return pass, start off as normal. Yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, pull through 3. We're going to repeat this across. Okay, we have 4 left, right? So we're going to just yarn over, pull through 3, and then we have our 2 loops left, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's the first row of our pattern. Now we're going to just do a regular row of Tunisian simple stitch. The only difference is we're going to be picking up those stitches going in that horizontal bar in that first top loop there. And we're going to do that all the way across. And we're going to pick up in between these little clusters here, all the way across. So we're just insert your hook in the chain, top of the chain there, yarn over and pull up a loop. And then going in that chain after the last cluster here, don't forget that chain there. So we have 6, and then going into that last stitch on the end, going through both loops as normal, yarn over and pull up a loop. And this return pass is going to be the normal return pass. So yarn over, make a chain, and then yarn over, pull through 2, all the way across. And that is our pattern repeat right there. So to start row 2 again, just start off with a regular Tunisian simple stitch as normal. skipping over to that second bar here, because this one's already taken up by the loop on our hook, and we're not going into that first chain either. So we're just skipping all that together, starting over here and then second stitch. So I've done the Tunisian simple stitch there in the vertical bar. Now I'm going in the horizontal bar. In the vertical bar and then the horizontal bar. We're doubling up our stitches here. And horizontal bar, going in that chain. Vertical bar, don't forget the last one in the chain. And now going into that side, picking up both loops, and yarn over, pull up a loop. And again, we should have 12. Yep. And the yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, pull through 3. So you have the hook, the one on your hook already there from your chain, and then, or your last stitch that you just did, and then you have 2 loops. So yarn over, pull through that, and then the next 2. Now when you get to the last 2 loops on your hook for your last stitch, you just yarn over and pull through 2. And I'm going to do one more row of the Tunisian, and then I will show you how to bind off. You want to end on a Tunisian row to bind off. That way the top and the bottom will look, because we start with the Tunisian row and then we're going to end with the Tunisian row. And on this one, again, we just return pass as normal. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. All the way across. Okay. Now I can show you how to bind off. To bind off, we're going into that horizontal bar as normal, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we're going to slip stitch. Go into the next horizontal bar, into that chain, yarn over, and slip stitch. Slip stitch. And that's how we bind off. Don't forget this last chain here, and then the 2 loops on the edge, and slip stitch. Isn't that pretty? I really like this. And again, the back is just as pretty as the front. I do have a couple of cloths made in this stitch. This is the Tunisian spa cloth number 11. That's going to be on my website, thepurpleponcho.com. And it's made in this really pretty color called Buttercream by Sugar and Cream. And here's the back. The back is very interesting. This row right here looks like little knots, you know, at the bottom. I mean, it's just so... I almost like the back better on this one. I can't decide. In fact, I have a head warmer pattern that I'm going to be releasing, and I'm just delaying because I'm not sure if I want this side to be the front, like I was just showing you on the other one with these beautiful detailed knots, and it has like rows, right, like looks almost like stripes of knots. And then on the front side, this is the side you see when you're actually making the stitches, so I would call this the right side, or the front. Also is so beautiful. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to make this beautiful stitch. I'd love for you to hit subscribe and the notification bell to get notified of new videos coming to my channel. Thank you for being here, and thank you for crocheting with me. Have a great day.